Iran, So Far Away, is one of the most iconic songs of the early 1980s, blending the emerging new wave sound with a touch of spacey, post-punk influences. The track was written and performed by the British band A Flock of Seagulls, a group formed in Liverpool in 1980. The song not only defined the band's career but also became emblematic of the 1980s synth-pop movement.
The band, A Flock of Seagulls. The band was founded by brothers Mike Score, vocals and keyboards, and Ollie Score, drums, joined by Frank Maudsley, bass, and Paul Reynolds, lead guitar. Mike Score, who was previously a hairdresser, became the visual and creative frontman of the band. Their look, particularly Mike's famously exaggerated hairstyle, and their music were both heavily influenced by science fiction, futurism, and the burgeoning electronic music scene. Their name, A Flock of Seagulls, was inspired by a line in the song Toiler on the Sea by the punk band The Stranglers. It also resonated with the themes of flight and escapism, which frequently appeared in their lyrics. The inspiration for Iran. The idea for Iran, So Far Away, reportedly came from Mike Score and Paul Reynolds after they saw a poster for Dali's car, a surreal painting by Salvador Dali. This sparked a theme of surrealism and escapism that matched the band's futuristic sound. The lyrics, written by Mike Score, describe a protagonist captivated by an otherworldly figure and overwhelmed by their beauty. The silver and glitter imagery in the lyrics paints a picture of a surreal and almost alien encounter. Mike has also mentioned that the song draws loosely from Cold War anxieties and fears of nuclear annihilation, common themes of the era, while maintaining a more romantic and ambiguous tone. The protagonist's act of running away symbolizes both literal and metaphorical escape from danger, responsibility, or fear. The sound and production. Iran is characterized by its distinctive shimmering guitar riff, played by Paul Reynolds, which became one of the most recognizable hooks of the era. The interplay of Reynolds' guitar with the synthesizers created a futuristic, otherworldly vibe, perfectly aligning with the sci-fi themes of the lyrics. Producer Mike Howlett, known for his work with other new wave and synth-pop bands, helped shape the song's polished yet atmospheric sound. The track also stands out for its tight rhythm section, courtesy of Ollie Score's precise drumming and Frank Maudsley's solid bass lines, which give the song its danceable groove. Chart performance. Released as the third single from their self-titled debut album in 1982, Iran, So Far Away, was initially a slow burner. However, after heavy rotation on MTV, the song skyrocketed in popularity. The music video, which featured the band performing in a room filled with mirrors and reflective surfaces, became a staple of early MTV programming. The song achieved the following chart success. United States peaked at #9 on the Billboard Hot 100, becoming their most successful hit in the US. United Kingdom reached #43 on the UK singles chart, a more modest performance compared to its US success. Australia climbed to #1, showcasing its global appeal. Canada peaked at #8 on the RPM Top Singles chart. Iran became an anthem for the new wave and synth-pop movements, defining the sound of a generation. Legacy and cultural impact. Although A Flock of Seagulls produced other hits such as Space Age Love Song and Wishing, If I Had a Photograph of You, Iran remains their signature song. It has been featured in numerous movies, TV shows, and video games, including Grand Theft Auto, Vice City, and The Wedding Singer, cementing its status as a timeless 80s classic. Critics often cite Iran as a perfect blend of infectious melodies, innovative production, and thematic depth. Despite being labeled as a one-hit wonder by some, the band's influence on the 80s music scene and their ability to fuse sci-fi aesthetics with pop sensibilities are undeniable. Iran encapsulates the spirit of the early 1980s, a mix of optimism for the future and a subtle undercurrent of existential dread. A Flock of Seagulls' innovative sound and futuristic themes resonated with a generation, leaving an indelible mark on the music landscape. With its unforgettable guitar riff and haunting lyrics, the song remains a standout piece of new wave history.